Good afternoon, everyone. Wow. For a while, I really thought that, like, we're just never going to be able to, like, stream this game again. Um, like, so much shit. First it started off with, like, the internet breaking. Then the next one was, oh god, I forget what it was. But then last night we had some guests over, and I couldn't torture you guys with, like, insane, like, sound leakage from, like, the living room. The walls are pretty thin here. But now I finally managed to get this done. We're finally back, hopefully, as long as my ISP doesn't decide to troll me again. If we just have, like, an insane internet breakage again, I'm gonna take that as a sign and just play this game off stream. Like, there's no way. I must have disrespected someone. But yeah. If you're wondering why Snow isn't here yet, it's because of daylight savings. And she'll be with us in a bit, so I'm gonna be much more jumpy from what it seems like. Ah, shit. Give me one moment to pour everything. Hi, Nata. Welcome to stream. If you're wondering on, I guess right now while I pour this thing, I'm just gonna talk a little bit. But it has been a very, crazy week. Well, not crazy. I mean, works are just somewhat high energy. I don't know how to put it. But yeah, I've started to do a little bit more polishing. Before I do anything official with hashtag that. Ideally, I'll be doing that after my Fangananta jam, let's say. And then I'll be in for some real shit. I suppose the biggest one is probably just like having to, like, start making some sort of form. Although it's probably not required. But now that I got this thing filled up, let's just actually just start. Where is it? It's been a while since I lost this game up. There we go. And now we just have to wait for it to also launch. If we get a quick launch, that's a good sign, but okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Last save was here, right? Oh no, this one was the last save. Oops. Yeah, we were watching a movie until yeah. Yeah, until the internet broke down. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I think we did something that offended her. Did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
Oh yeah, they're ranting in the movies.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, he should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why isn't he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Yeah,
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
fuck the job.
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Oh, the house did change over the years, from one distant relative of the Ermingers to another. None of them bothered to live in it, though, and it remained that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
Guy who has a cross
That's not a bad idea.
as a
I
necklace.
just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Does he actually? It looks like a cross, but I can't tell. Wish I could see it up close.
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
You do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
There are very few times in my life when I wish my glowers can kill. This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Okay.
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down?
Yeah, you've been talking for like 20 minutes.
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house.
And then it turns out that was going to be the solution all along, and we just don't do it for like 2 acts.
He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things, and probably put your fears to rest since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right too. However, what Zach suggested is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they're willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
Who should I... They're actually giving me the option. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna stick by my guns here and just make sure.
I'll think about it. But maybe we could go with Zach's idea?
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least we did something than just stand around. I'll let you know when he's available, Bella.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count on you.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it, yet you're not even paying attention yourselves.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I throw her an apologetic look. Even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding. But her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Becca's acting this when Becca's acting is this way. How do you even say the sentence? When Becca's acting this way, there's a big chance something's nagging at her. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after, the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter... Oh! Say that again? Lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Lexington Independent Film Theater Festival celebrates its 9th year, discovering new creative talents in the film industry, including the showcasing years of Zach Steele's Blue Jones, 4 times the Black British, Isabella Santos, Ashton Frey, Rebecca Gales were also seen amongst them. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in the sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxborn. I was afraid too, at one point, back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now, with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends. And Ash? Ugh, who knows? He never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep, looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. Or what about the letter's frustration? But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
Yeah, that is a cross.
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Huh?
Enough. A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning. My chest tightening, breathing becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurs. What? In the distance, amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Bleeding even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Calling out.
No, not me.
Somebody.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmurs, gone. Like a little... There. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just... okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
Does she? I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street. Where the voice came from, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. This, I can't tell if I'm going crazy or not. Nothing. There are only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Yeah, see ya!
Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would get back that normalcy in my life, then so be it. Oh. Shit. The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in. Without warning, I'm falling. I snap. Holy shit! This is... Hold on. This is dire. I don't even see a microwave. How do you keep doing this? My eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I fall asleep, all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window, and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Lux Point, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll be telling my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone. The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over at the clock. Even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep! Towel? Towel? Where's my towel?
Admittedly, it's a weekend. As an unspoken rule, that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened. Oh lord. One box of donuts' peace offering won't be enough for the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom, when a muffled ringing breaks out from my back. There's a moment of indecision at first. My mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood. It takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. The caller ID reads Mama.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
Is it? Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Oh, okay. No WhatsApp? You are not tapped in like that? Regardless, in the most careful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there was something I can do for her. We're from miles away like this. The least I'm able to do is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand. But Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are, Priya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Again. I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own and, well... Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having ran herself knee-deep in debt.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. And the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Papa... Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, don't say that, because I'm gonna get nothing from this job.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Now, the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills all rests on my shoulders. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in her neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. Can't even expect help from our own government, because the health insurance there barely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I started to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
Oh?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie. Yet look what I'm doing. Is that why you're being cursed now?
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Ah. Helen Kaui. When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asked to be that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later, and I still can't give them a straight one. I smile, though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lip from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening. The voice of a child, EJ, talking excitedly about his day at school. The tapping of the feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him again? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
No, time to get the fuck out! Unfortunately, before I can take a single step on my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom.
Okay.
Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office, hurry!
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble?
No, this is good news.
Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
There's the telltale din and several feet shuffling against the wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't in any way comforting. There's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. Look at the floor. Holy shit. I make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. A feat, if I take into account my usual travel time. Got a gun. That's cool. Routine clamor. Common of Briar Realty Corporation's Luxburn office. Greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling. Telephones ringing at sporadic intervals. Agents talking at varying volumes. Staff moving about and...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees? What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
What? I did not have that voice in mind for Buddy. It sounds like a caricature. My boss's words turn muffled as someone else closes the door to his office. Likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is, half their workload have been shipped to all available staff, so as to not lose clients. Not that I mind the extra work. If anything, it means I'll have more to send to my family back home. Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is, indeed, a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
One after another, I toss a bunch of paperwork in my hands without explanation. A page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as I straighten. Purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply just shook on the direction of our visitor lounge. When I tilt my head and question, is it the overeager white couple? Yes! There, seated on the sofa, looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the day before. The Wrights. Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing.
They're buying it? We got a deal?
She swats at my hand, tucking her sleeve, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants the sale to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here... The deal needs to be closed yet. Documents need to be signed still, but the elation is there. Along with a foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house.
Big? That's huge.
I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madame Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
Yeah, well, you know what? Well, whatever this house is holding, it's her problem, not mine.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Yeah. All right. So, are we done now?
Even with that urban legend?
Especially because of that urban legend, actually. Rose nods.
Oh, I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Don't they have better things to spend money on? I'd haggle it down to the lowest possible price if I were in their place, especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all. Nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left me. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest. This has put him in a better mood to the entire office's relief. Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Her lips are twisted in a frown. She doesn't seem particularly happy to see me, and I'm not surprised. And you? Who wouldn't be? I almost created a scene. Mr. Wright, however...
Why, if it isn't the little Lily? I trust you're feeling well now.
It's Isabella, sir, not Lily. I appreciate your concern. I'm feeling better now.
I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly uncommon name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand him their copy of the agreement.
I believe I can take that. Thank you very much.
How elegantly she plucks the papers off my hands. It's easy to think that there isn't any trace of irritation in her. Nice to see you back streaming after the spirit of David Chiam fraudulence and perfected your streaming setup. Are you trying to curse me again? We just keep... Radiating in her stiff stance, in the way she's standing at a fair distance from her husband, and how the two look to be ignoring each other. Seeing the scene, it soon becomes clear to me that I'm not the one who has put her in a bad mood. They fight? Most probably. I've seen it happen dozens of times with my previous clients. It's a shame, especially with their new mansion. I never did like it when my own mom and papa fight. I hope they'll make up soon. I don't know why that line's so funny. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen. Ma'am Hannah claps her hands together before extending it was for a shake. Rose and I released the breath we've been holding. Both of us more than happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our
Stop!
current listings.
Stop!
Something with a
Stop
modern
talking!
touch.
Stop talking! Something not haunted, perhaps. Like, why are you going against your best interests? Just make it their problem. What is this? Rose shoots me a warning glance that clearly says, "Don't make a scene. We're almost there." Yeah, I agree with Rose.
Of course. Why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love.
Yeah. Eventually.
As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it. Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am. Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan, after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, servants or not, you're going to make people listen to your input nonetheless.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and before we forget...
Discreetly fold something into both of our hands and winks. A finger raised to our lips, demanding our silence.
What happened the day before was quite unfortunate, but you did get us what we wanted in the end. That, at the very least, is commendable.
Thank you.
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
I'll accept it.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
She smiles sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house.
She does not have an interior designer.
You can do that, yes? Here's her contact.
It's just like an inverted like selfie of her.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible. I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
Just like that. Transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling even after they have left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. A part of me feels lucky about the fact. No lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds. Just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part? A second ago, we sold a haunted property to two innocent clients. Okay, well, they got that money from someone. I wouldn't write them off as that so quickly. Come on. Sure, the commission's big. Big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization. Big enough to pay for all four of my younger siblings' schooling. Okay. I can keep you away from instant noodle diet for months. Not years? I don't have to go back to the mansion as well. Once the deal's closed. Well, once the deal's closed. Sorry. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well once the deal's been closed. Much to my sanity's relief. But knowing that something's in there, and we gave it to the good couple despite that. Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell the things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with it. Yeah, your virtues. That's the most important thing here. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. The little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something. So how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is an understatement, Rose.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too, aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
Don't give a fuck about your family anymore. We're grinding. She slings an arm over my shoulders and then leans in close to my ear, as though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
It's not that bad. Come on.
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds.
Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of BRC's top agents no matter how modest she appears. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack of it. Have very little knack for it. Get me in there? Oh. Alright. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Welcome. Before I forget to actually string this thing together.
Oh my god. I can't remember, but like, did the ghost freaking show up? I don't know if it jump scared you, but I.
What in like the title screen?
No, like when they were at like the movie place.
No. Well, unless we're talking about the whispering thing that they did, which
The
yeah, they
whispering
did.
thing. Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't really consider that a jump scare.
Yeah.
But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet to be fulfilled dreams and ambitions, he was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed on the matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. A small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives. Of goals we both let us pass by because of the circumstances we're in.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
New client?
Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark at all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away.
Oh.
I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows?
Well, the Wrights have something nice to check on for like the basement.
Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
She throws a wave over her shoulder as she rushes out of the office. The lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out. But oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considers taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry packing your own lunch. Time to make good on the promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All of my calls went straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, his loss. We have agreed to meet in a nearby cafe. The same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap and they give away free bread around closing time.
Nice. The real ghost all along.
Why are there so many crosses? Who died for your sins, Isabella? Quaint, a little old-fashioned. It looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city's tall buildings, but we love it all the same. Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. It would have been nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet. Laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance. The kind born purely out of differing interests. That was Zach simply afraid of Becca. It's not impossible, and I won't blame him if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I am a little scared of her.
Zach! Becca!
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Bael. Come on, still.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay?
It's not that crazy of a story. Just a waitress comes by to take our order.
Oh, what's the letter for today?
What's the letter for today? A.
Oh, it's A. Wow. Yeah. Come on, A.
On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes on it. But today's a good day. Great even. Not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the three of us.
Even the person jotting down our order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it, nevertheless, and leaves without comment.
Not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever had the special at a cafe or a restaurant.
What even is the special? Is it just...
It's like usually it changes per season. They'll be like, this season's special. And sometimes it's like a soup or like I don't know.
Honestly, I'm surprised they have a waiter. this like pompous bullshit just... No business pays for that anymore. Becca furrows her eyebrows, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands.
Don't worry, it's my treat.
The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. So...
Oh my god.
What a thread! Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca's far from being my mom. A small, sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Hand-roasted sea bass, with citrus-dressed asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side. Or at least that's what the daily specials board says. Was that like $20? I never did pay any attention to it whenever I come here, since they price whatever's written way above what I'm willing to spend food on a single day. Okay, yeah.
Oh good. I'm so hungry I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey! Not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
An expected grin breaks out of my face, except...
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Yeah. Becca only raises an eyebrow at me, while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another lame joke Ash made, and is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Oh, bummer. Maybe I should rephrase it. You know what? This one's funnier.
Okay, let me do that again.
Okay, well, let me guess. This is like mega negative for Ashton? Oh. Oh, they both hated that.
We should celebrate because Ash Hole is totally missing out on my first
Oh my
treat
god,
ever.
the nickname.
I'm sure Ash has his reasons.
He hasn't even apologized for calling me a scaredy cat yesterday.
A half-hearted complaint without any meaning to it. Done more out of habit than with any real malice or hatred to it. After all the times he's called me a scaredy cat, the word itself has completely lost its meaning. Imagine that. There's disappointment, of course, in knowing he's off who knows where, while we're having fun here. Sheesh. Don't just disappear off the face of the earth without... Sorry, don't just disappear off the face of the planet without telling anyone.
You aren't really upset about that, are you?
No, I'm not! What?
No, not really. But it's his loss for missing this once-in-a-century event.
He did seem to be in a hurry when we parted last night after the movie. Said he got a big lead on his case.
Oh, yeah, he mentioned that. But you know how he is about his work. Everything except his unholy love for bad puns is a secret.
He never mentioned those to
God,
me.
let us play the game. Stop saying new.
I ain't surprised. He's more tight-lipped with this one. Something about it being bigger than what they usually let him handle.
Don't worry, Becca. I'll make him talk.
It's not necessary. He'll talk when he wants. And if what Zach says is true, it's better if we keep our noses out of this. His job isn't exactly a walk in the park. We'll only get in the way if we pester him about it.
Well, he better treat us to something other than ice cream once he solves that one. That's Scrooge.
I'll take it if you're not grateful.
But that's not really why you asked us out, right?
She gestures at her feet with her hand, as though it's something she's not willing to touch until I give her it. Just... Hi, Goku. Anyways, Becca, can you relax?
I promised I'd treat you to a free lunch if the mansion got sold, yeah?
Understanding dawns on her face. The bewildered look she's been sporting changes to something close to delight.
You should have just told us. No need for all this fancy, secrety stuff.
It was supposed to be a surprise. I made a promise, didn't I?
I wasn't expecting you'd really do it.
Well, it's already here. If you don't want to eat it, I'll just...
I begin to gather their plates to my side, the food in each still untouched. A laugh almost escapes my mouth with the way Zach's expression quickly changes to disappointment. Becca's hand interrupts me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me.
No, please leave it, ma'am. We're simply humbled by your utmost generosity. Considering you're as much of a Scrooge as Ashton.
Okay.
Don't compare me to him.
Yeah,
He's the one who looks like he's about to have an episode whenever he has to spend more than £5.
Okay, but in this economy, I get it.
No, I get it.
I honestly wish there's a way for you to see the look on your face when you haggle. Remind me to record it once. I think it's something like this.
She puffs her cheeks and furrows her eyebrows in an imitation of how I supposedly appear. I don't look like that at all. Do I? She drops the act of the flat look I shoot her. Her laughter dies, but the playful gleam in her eyes remains.
This means you're gonna be okay now, yeah?
For a while. It just means we won't have to worry about paying for the treatment and the bills. But that's all that matters, right? I mean, we're not yet sure if the new medication will produce better results, but Mama and the doctor said Papa's responding well to the treatment. That's one reason to be hopeful. And with the money, I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
Saying it this way sounds as if I'm trying to convince myself. But no matter what, I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who have known you long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, a playful jab there, but most of it is spent on catching up and telling stories about whatever's keeping us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what had happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea base we ate? Zach, though, appears less energetic. While he's far from being the life of the party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. Becca notices.
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay.
Oh, definitely not okay then.
No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
A pain expression crosses Zach's face, and almost immediately, Becca retreats in her inquiry as though the man's look is enough of an answer for her. I look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Are they your shit trash or what? Becca glances at Zach, her emotions unsure, eyes asking for his consent on the matter. Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it has always been better to wait, and let him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent. Although with her, explosions of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answered with a shift of his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on with the tilt of his head.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca!
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
Ooh. From how her tone rises in anger, it seems like she's the one slighted and not Zach. A snicker escapes me, which I promptly stamp down as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
What? This is an insane. Just
calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews.
Yeah,
and it happens a lot.
I didn't ken about you two. For calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show. And worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say.
Oh my god, Rebecca, Chat, you have to understand. I'm really annoyed because she's because she's annoyed at me.
Oh yeah. No, she's in my opinion worse than Ash in some
Bro,
ways.
like Rebecca, I'm sorry, but like reviewers just they just have this privilege, okay? They have the right to call your shit trite, a literal war
Mira.
crime. Should we try for the Hague? What's up?
What would Becca post under your Tetro video?
Well, I really agree with all the stuff now, but I still think you treated the voice actors really improperly.
Yeah, yeah, how dare you talk that way about the The rest though has some truth, but you could have said it better.
Yeah, you could have said it nicer.
If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Yeah, did we?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
Okay, and you're two fatalists.
If nothing else, this
Yeah.
helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
Okay, now that you said experimental, maybe I'm going to take inside the reviews here. Maybe.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
They're so animated
These
about
characters.
a negative review. Bella, stop. My palm strikes the table, sending the tableware on top clinking against each other. I didn't even notice when I rose from my seat. But here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner a teacher wouldn't at any unruly student. Becca's probably proud. I didn't mean to yell, but there are some things people like Zach aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. He, of all people, should know.
It's just a review.
Young as a slam dust and someone left a dislike. Yeah, that's literally just it.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee?
What? What?
Right, Becca?
And a music gleams in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining here? Help me here. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone. I should know. After all,
Don't let Becca on Reddit.
Failing means you're playing, Zach.
She'd become a moderator.
What the hell is this saying, Becca?
Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class.
Okay, you're...
So she has no right to say anything.
Okay.
But I know what I watched.
It was a movie. I watched a movie. Zach's movie.
Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in my tongue as a flush of embarrassment blooms across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
What?
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
What is the flow?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
A burst of laughter comes from Zach. Man, what the fuck are you two talking about?
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go
What
from
kind of
here, that
exhibit?
sort of stuff.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all, only a poor imitation of a puppy dog eyes, if you could call this one.
You promise?
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. Awards night ain't for another week.
No, don't stake yourself on the awards either. And that's all the answer I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path as you've walked. It's not like it's over for me, though. Also, I just noticed that this thing's swinging. Is this? This looks like a hazard. I still have time. I can still come back. Do my own thing. Do what I really want to do. Surely, once Papa recovers. Once I'm done with everything. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. The screen shows Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
She states that as if it already explains everything. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Luxburn streets. All of which she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next object of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that regard.
I'm stuck in horrendous traffic right
up.
now. Bloody stupid drivers.
Okay, Isabella, you should just hang up, just say that, like, you know, I'm gonna hang up so you can go back to playing something on Spotify. Listen to, like, Bjork. When she has finally ran out of things to complain about and stops, what she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the right interior designer instead. And then...
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
Classic Rose. She ends the call without even asking for my input. The sky is cloudless and the noontime sun, I don't know why I'm slurring my words, is beating down on the hard concrete when we leave the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in the fickle mood or make them vulnerable to catching something. No wonder we have members going AWOL lately. Not to mention my boss's mercurial moods. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the gripes about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Luxburn remain constantly busy. The hurried tapping of
I know that's like a thing, like, oh, if the moon is standing in a certain position, then it's like, it can affect, like, people's moods. But calling it a mercurial mood is like, oh god, it's so cringy. Yeah, just Oh, the reason why I've been acting like a bitch? I'm in one of my mercurial moods.
Mercury's in fucking retrograde.
It's a fucking retrograde. Oh.
There are tapping of shoes against the pavement and inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd filled with humid afternoon air. A small reminder of the things we still have to do, regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Back to the bar of realty for me. Zach to a meeting with a magazine publisher featuring luxury houses. Random. And Becca to lesson plans and books at home. But more than once, I catch her sneaking a longing glance over something displayed on a shop window. She want to buy something. Maybe I can get it for her this Christmas. I turn my head to the last shop she checked out. A fleeting glimpse. The word stills. So how much? She looks at me. Eyes hollow.
No, this is not the red light district in Amsterdam.
Oh. Why'd your mind go to there? What? What about performance art, huh?
Oh my god.
She looks at me, eyes hollow, gaze piercing, and boring into my very soul, like a set of chains my whole body still. There are no shadows or whispers this time. Only a plea. A hum. Low and indistinct. Compelling me.
$5. I'm broke. Give me $5.
Alright, Isabella. Now show your account balance. Compelling me. Beckoning me. Intent on dragging me to the void beyond the glass.
She just wants some fries.
Help me. I don't dare move. My heart hammers against my ribs. Each beat, every thump, screaming at me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs feel heavy, while my own breathing strains in the face of her calls. Help me.
Leave me alone.
Her mouth is stretched in a grin, wide and unpleasant. The panic building up in my chest, forcing me to take a tentative step back. I try not to stare at the decaying flesh, the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arm or her nailless fingers. I don't want this. Not like this.
Oh my god, Bird, your comment.
Wait, what?
Nah, Bird's comment in the chat. Someone left a dislike on my video, Yakuza Slam Desk.
Not after what I got. Not after I got what I want for Papa.
Oh no, stop.
Meanwhile,
me
the
alone.
monster saw that she got one less subscriber from last time. Someone unfollowed.
Her face contorts as she lets out a wail, sharp and utterly unforgiving. Rage. There's only hatred and bitterness, as if the very notion of turning away from her is an offense in itself. Well, have you tried saying anything else?
Please! I don't want this!
Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards. My own throat. Hoarse from the screams I didn't even notice already coming out of my mouth. Back of my feet catches on a loose stone, sending me sprawling on the ground. The resulting pain completely jolts me out of the haze blurring my mind. For a little while, my surroundings appear unfamiliar until Becca's face swims into my vision. A look of concern is on her face, and her hands are gripping my arms tight. Even Zach appears beside himself with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against a small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
Bella, you okay?
My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. The words refuse to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone. Yet a foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground. My weakened limbs relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home at the pit of my stomach. I want to throw up. Anything. To get the wretched sensation out.
You were screaming. Zach, call someone!
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zach, you watch over her for me. I'll call for someone.
I attempt to smile to put her at ease, but Alexia comes off as a grimace. Gently, I push her hands off my shoulders. My knees are still trembling, but I can stand. Leave. Leave me. Stay away. Away. The humidity's stifling. Everyone's stares are unnerving, and Becca and Zach's corners are suffocating. I don't want to be here. No more. I break into a run. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. Here, with only the occasional drips of water on the sink and the whirring of the fan blades to keep me company, it's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking. But even with the clutter to keep me company, the room still feels a whole lot bigger than usual. I hug my knees closer as a group passes by outside. Loud. So loud. Only there was a way to tune everything out, to keep my head from playing every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait as she reaches for me, her bone-chilling smile, her pleas for... enough. That's enough. Have you tried just burning it?
I almost feel like that wouldn't work.
I don't know, like spray...
It's like, have you ever seen the Babadook?
No.
Oh, because it's like, they get like a book, and they try to like burn it and everything, and then it burns, but then they find like a new book, and it's worse than the last time. Like, it only pisses off the ghost even more. Like, there's just no way to get rid of it, basically.
Okay, so hypothetically, what if you just staple, like, a paper or, like, just staple a paper, just, like, write in it, like, hey, can you say something else? This is really vague, and I don't know how I can help you. Staple that and then burn it.
Oh my god. Well, in the Babadook, it kind of, like, shows, like, gruesome ways the character is gonna die and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really, like, gruesome.
A shiver passes over me, though it's not from the hair still hanging damp against my back, nor the
They also disrespect the dog in that movie.
How?
They disrespect the dog.
The dog?
Yeah.
The fuck's the dog have to do with any of this?
Nothing. That's why it gets disrespected.
Nor the draught that enters the room from the windows I've left wide open. My gaze shifts over the letter sitting on the coffee table. Its edges flutter innocuously as the wind touches it. Funny how an ordinary-looking piece of paper can bring this much trouble. The impulse to throw it away or rip it to pieces is still there. Okay. I can easily do it, but after that, what? Will she leave me? What about those people who have already seen it? Will they be okay? This uncertainty gnaws at me. Knowing that she's real and might also go after the people I care about. I just wish someone would listen. Believe me. Or, you know what? Isabella? Staple it. Staple it on like a street. The abrupt break in the silence nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Blindly, I fish out my phone from under the mess of papers and cushions, where I've carelessly thrown it before taking a shower hours ago. Zach's name flashes brightly on the screen. Is he calling because of this afternoon? Frankly, it's the last thing I want to discuss, but I did leave the two of them there without saying anything. Knowing Zach, I bet he's worried.
Hey, Zach.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you're not gonna pick up.
Sorry, it took me a while to find my phone.
No worries. You game tomorrow?
I pause. I don't recall making plans with Zach for the weekend.
Did I forget something?
Remember that guy I told you about? Back in the movies? The, priest? for the blessing? Does it ring a bell?
Oh, right. I did say that. I didn't think you'd actually go through the trouble. Especially after what happened with this film. It's not that bad. Sometimes I forget how kind Zach can be.
Yeah, I remember. Is he fine with it?
My friend doesn't mind. We're lucky he's not
Okay.
busy.
Why is so he's meeting a priest
Yeah.
to bless him for his movie, not to get fucking rid of the ghost?
But-
No, the priest can do that, right? Or did they not say priest?
No, they talked about the priest during the movie, not going to the priest for the movie, just about the. That'd be awesome. It's like he went to the priest for like a blessing, and instead he literally got like God to like watch his film, and then someone else wrote his review down.
So, tomorrow, he'll meet us at the mansion.
Okay. Sorry for the trouble, Zach.
Hey, no problem. I'm the one who suggested it
No
to begin
problem.
with. And, well, this afternoon you did surprise us. Never seen you scream like that. You scared the hell out of Rebecca.
I guess I owe you a lot for this, huh?
Nah, we're cool. You had us worried. But I know you'll tell us about it eventually. I just want to make sure you're doing well. You left all of a sudden and you're not answering any of our calls.
He's trying to get me to talk. Normally, I tell him I'm fine. Say a few simple reassurances to put their minds at ease. Now nothing will form. I can't bring myself to say anything. He seems to have sensed my hesitation because he immediately changed the subject.
Yeah, anyway, I gotta go. I left something on the stove before making this call. Just soup. But it'd be embarrassing if I burned soup.
I doubt it. Ashton, on the other hand...
Well, remind me to tell you about what he did with the pressure cooker next time.
Is he on a flight list now?
Oh, damn, it overflowed! Really need to get going. Bye, Bella.
And we never hear from him again. He hangs up before I can thank him. The busy tone, though muffled, echoes through the receiver. No one is saying this will work. Even I'm doubtful it will. But right now, I'll take anything. Anything to get out of this nightmare. Sleep comes easier tonight. And for the first time in a long time, I dream. Of clear skies, of unrestrained laughter from children playing in the streets, and of small, cramped dwellings. To an outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture. However, this is home to me. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Although the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up before my alarm rings. If it wasn't for Zach's call last night, I'd probably sleep in. Oh, we're just moving. When 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already on my way to the Erminger mansion. I think that I have to go back again. I'd be lying if I say I'm excited. I don't have to anymore. Rose happily gave me the paperwork duty when I volunteered. We're on the last phase of the sale, too. Well, almost. Papers to sign, documents to finalize, various other legalities to settle with the current owner, and all that still. Never mind that its new owners want everything done within the week when the process typically takes more than that. They want it done? We'll get it done. I really don't understand rich people. But what he can do wonders. I won't be surprised if they'll be able to push the process just a little more. Like what they did to secure the house. The point is, I'm under no obligation to return to the house anymore. Running is an option, of course. I can now move on to another property and forget everything. However, at the end of the day, it's always my conscience It's always my conscience that wins. What if something happens to those who have seen the letter? Ash, Zach, Becca, Skala, the Wrights? The guilt will follow me to my grave. The mansion looms as we approach. Whispers welcome me back. Shadows calling. I hope this is the last time. They are engaged in a quiet conversation when I find them in the mansion's front gardens. But even with familiar company, it's impossible to feel at ease here. No matter who I'm with, the feeling of being watched is there, like the very place itself is aware of its trespassers. Zach, on the other hand, doesn't seem to notice. Or he simply doesn't care. Or he's already used to it. I can never tell with him. Sometimes he's almost hard to read as Ash. Almost. At least Zach doesn't ask for much patience as dealing with Ash does. And Ash has plenty about him. Miracles of miracles how the two have ended up best friends. This is unprompted, Isabel. He waves at me as I approach. True to his promise, Zach has also brought his friend with him. Father Norman. Somehow, I expected him to look older.
Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
No offense taken. Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
You've heard of it, Father?
In passing. The occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more.
But what I saw...
It may not be what you think. It depends entirely on
you would
what
get
you
this
mean
joke
by
too.
it. If you're talking about
his,
spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes.
Paranormicitis?
Yeah. That's so lowbrow.
Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us,
to be fair,
gone.
this isn't my joke.
But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
Is that your way to distance yourself from you saying it?
No, it actually isn't my joke. Someone else made it today. Because I was actually playing Paranormicide today. No, exactly. It was Bird who made it.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Papa Norman, who has bad sight. Yeah.
Okay.
Just remember that a God who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt. Well then, shall we? Regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
Can this guy do something? Like, this mansion right here is fucking haunted. Do something?
You let Zach and I walk ahead. A relief. This way, he won't see how tightly I'm clutching the strap from my bed. I'm surprised you haven't showed him the letter. Father Norman's probably trying to put me at ease.
No, they can't bring up the plot point too often or
The cold, restless, foreboding feeling has firmly lodged itself in my stomach, making its presence known with every step we take towards the house.
Hey, you okay?
Be honest or put a brave face. What a choice. It's hard to lie when Zach gives you that look. It's just there. The kind that implores, a silent appeal. I'm not sure if he's even doing it consciously. Another breeze blows, and I try not to shiver. Try not to listen to the voices that may or may not be there.
Ugh, this place really gives me the creeps.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house to me, though. Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few areas that'd be good for a shoot. You think the new owners will allow it?
Shh. something. Or someone in one of the pictures.
Okay, you're doing too much.
It just means they want to be seen, doesn't it?
Oh, is that why they were on the like shopping display?
Don't ask for it.
It's not like we can stop them if they do.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right, sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything. I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
You're not that scary, but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
Ridiculous talk, though the temporary reprieve it lends is more than welcome. He offers me a smile in return, the least he could do. And with a slight motion of his head, he gestures for us to move ahead, while my own fears are left forgotten for the time being. The things inside my bag clatter softly against each other while I rummage for the keys to the mansion. I should have heard the telltale jiggle by now, but didn't I put it in my bag last night? Seconds later, I'm sitting on my heels, and one after another, I'm taking out everything from my pocket, every slip. It'll be a pain to put everything back later, but I'm sure it's just under these. Nothing. Oh man, of all the times to forget.
Is something the matter?
No, I'm sorry, Father. I think I left the key.
No use coming up with excuses, and right after they've both taken the time to go this far away from the city. With a heavy sigh, I grab the door handle to pull myself up, a string of apologies ready at the tip of my tongue, but it goes open.
Careful, Bella!
We've spoken with the current owners. Well, technically, you're not yet the owners, but...
There's a brief moment of... What the... And then I'm falling. The momentum of the door swinging open pulls me back first into the mansion's foyer, before I can make sense of what's happening.
Ow, 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 my back.
What the? Isabella?
No time to nurse my bruised back or make up excuses, because the next thing I know, Zach's gently pulling me upright by my arm. Rose looks down at me with a mixture of apprehension and something I couldn't quite place. I'd say it's relief, but... Is she? Ah, sheesh. Good going, Isabella. Right after you volunteered to work on the papers. And standing behind her.
Ma'am Hannah! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Isabel. We always meet in the most interesting circumstances.
Wow, she's not pleased with you.
A complete understatement, darling. What are they doing in my house?
Okay. Abruptly, he waves his hand at Zach and Father Norman like their presence is slight against his own.
I thought you said you wanted to do paperwork duty. What are you doing here?
Like a deer caught in the headlights. Unfair, Rose. That's putting me on the spot. It leaves me no other choice but to answer.
The reason why I'm here?
Well, spit it out, Lily. We don't have all day.
I'm just here to make sure everything is fine before you move in.
I'm so sorry, Mama. You saw go to hell if I lie. I likely will after this, but this... Okay, well, you're making sure it's fine in your own way. It's not a lie. Well, it isn't entirely... Yeah. I'm here to make sure no one disturbs them after they move in. It just so happens that what I'm checking for and trying to drive away is one of the paranormal variety.
Oh? The house appears impeccably fine to me.
Mr. Wright shifts his eyes around in a careful manner, as if he's looking for faults in every crevice of the house. The grin on his face, though, when he returns his attention to me, is similar to what my Kuya Jordan had often given me when he was up to something. Usually a scare prank that inevitably ended in me crying. I never did forget the way my brother sneered at me then. Part of me thinks that, perhaps, if I hadn't been the object of his mischief in childhood, I would have grown a little brave. These anecdotes come to you so randomly.
Come on, little Lily. Lying doesn't do that cute little face any justice. I'm a very patient man. Now, why are you really here?
Right now, in the face of an almost identical expression, perhaps an even crueler than what I'm used to, the lie I told falls apart.
The truth is I was just thinking we could have the house blessed before move-in day?
And why would we ever need to have this house blessed?
We're pagan!
For luck? And protection?
I shrink under his scrutinizing gaze. For a second, I think that he'll start shouting at me. Instead, he That's
No.
even worse.
It's even worse.
Not the mocking, jeering kind, but one wondering if he's hearing things right. I would say he was amused, but I honestly couldn't understand what was so funny with what I just said. Was it really that weird? Wasn't it a custom here? I wish Becca was here to explain stuff like this.
That's rich coming from you. When we saw Devlin Court, you didn't...
Shut up! Shut up!
It's a small custom back home. I thought it would be nice to do something that would bring positive energy to the mansion, since this place has been empty for years.
And the papers, Isabella? I hope you did those first before this.
Of course I did. It's almost done, in fact. But there are some items I still have to double-check before finalizing everything. You know I don't sign without a thorough inspection.
Okay, good.
And well, this is what this is for too. I just thought it would be more efficient to do both at the same time.
Here I thought you didn't want to go back.
A job is a job, Rose. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then go ahead. No need to be so hard on her, Rosie. I personally think it's a nice touch. I was actually thinking of the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Don't bless the basement, okay?
Darling, Buttercup, please. You know these things don't work. No offense meant to the holy man, of course. That does not explain the nigger, though.
What?!
Wow! Mr.
What?!
I forgot about this completely.
What?
Mr. Right,
What?
You are on the shit list, Mr. Right. You are not right. You are wrong. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Time to join in on the stream.
Yeah, chat. I'm not pulling your leg. This just happened.
Not happened so far. Yeah.
What?
He is a bitch.
Okay, I need to just like press click just so I don't have that on me.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck?
My God.
Is that the curse of the mansion? They just make you like Victorian era racist?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why Isabella's like being haunted right now is because she's not white? All of a sudden there's an
No, I suddenly remember his voice actor is a VTuber.
There's an awkward.
He's still active, actually, as a VTuber. A year ago.
That even Rose, of all people, seems reluctant to.
I like that. I like that it says that even Rose, of all people.
Oh, that was just sorry.
You suffered damage there, didn't you?
I'm winded.
Like it makes sense for his character to say that, but it's still like, whoa!
No, I just didn't expect that this game would actually say that.
No, yeah.
Although the desire to do so is evident in the way her eyes nervously shifts to Mr. Right. Meanwhile, Zach's grip of my arm suddenly tightened.
Oh my god. I fear that if this game like came out more recently, this would not have slided. This
Wow, what a Meanwhile, Zach's grip of my arm suddenly tightened. He doesn't say anything further, but there's a conflicted look on him when I glance up. That's the face he only makes when he desperately wants to give someone a piece of his mind, but chooses not to do so. Mostly to avoid confrontation or fanning the flames to an argument. He has always been like this. Even among his friends, he chooses to take a placating stance despite holding opinions of his own. Not that I won't say anything. I know Mr. Wright's a client, but you can't just say that in front of people, in front of Sal. If Ashton were here, I know he wouldn't stand for it. Well, and neither do I. There is a reason why bullies back home never touched my younger brother again after I gave them a taste of their own medicine. Isabella, you need to be very careful, because he can, like, mutate a new slur learned. He might be inches taller than me, but I'm pretty sure I can still land a hit or two. Maybe. If only I'm not... If only I'm not going to get in trouble with BRC for it. But before any punch can be thrown, Ma'am Hannah cuts in.
Lucille Mitchell Wright.
In a voice too firm, demanding his complete silence.
What?
Instead of answering, she merely crosses her arms and shoots her husband a sharp, disapproving glare. Can we at least settle on saying it with an A? That seems to have done the trick. He immediately shuts his mouth, but not before muttering a few inaudible words under his breath. What a disaster. At this, Ma'am Hannah could only sigh and shake her head.
Oh, give it a rest, love. Do you have a better idea? Who knows? Positive energy might even give us what we've been waiting for. Or some peace. Let them do their job.
What have we been waiting for? I don't think I was ever informed of.
Nothing you should worry about right now. Anyway, we've still got a few things we need to discuss with Rosie here. Over lunch? I hope you don't mind, Isabel. We'd love to take you with us, but...
Oh, no. Go ahead, ma'am. This'll take time. That's why there's two of us working on this.
Rose looks like she's about to murder someone. Probably me. You're worried about me now! At least you won't have to stay in a haunted property. She's getting the better end of this deal, if anyone's gonna ask me.
Oh, wonderful. I hope the next time the three of us meet, it'll be over a closed deal, hmm?
Of course, ma'am. Please look forward to it.
Rose hurriedly hands me the keys to the house before leaving. Mallory reminds us to secure the place and harmless threats for throwing her under the bus. I return with a reassuring smile of my own, even if she's the one who often forgets. Sheesh. And just like that, gone, just as quickly as they appeared, leading from one scene to the next and leaving me wondering if this is simply what's typical for the rich and famous. If they just never address this again, I'm gonna lose my mind. If so, I'd rather stay with my rundown apartment or a little shack back at home. They're still enjoying the smallest things after all. I'm still reeling from it. Yeah, it's like every time I'm about to like stop thinking about it, it's like the voice line just like hits me again.
Yeah, no. Kitty cat, hello.
How funny would it be if his like VTuber is like the whitest thing you've ever seen? By the way,
he looks like a white guy. Like,
oh no.
No, yeah. No, it's pretty unfortunate there.
What was the voice line? I forget. I need to hear it. No, we're not doing this bit.
No.
I'll let you donate $15 to have me say the Mikado line, but not this. I'm not even letting that audio speak. With a house this big, it's not surprising when the ceremony takes a few hours to finish. The sun's already high by the time. Wait, what?
Do I send the picture to you where he looks like a Harry Potter character, where he's shirtless, where he looks like he just had a really good time, or the one where he kind of looks like a mixture between Markiplier and Moist Critical?
What, does he do like VTuber hot tub streams?
No, he has some like IRL pictures.
Oh, I don't know. Surprise me.
What does that mean? Okay, I'll send the one where he looks like a Harry Potter character, I guess. It's the most normal one.
With a house this big. It's not surprising when the ceremony takes a few hours to finish.
There you go.
Oh boy, the sun's already high by the time we've gone through the last. Okay, let's see. He looks like Loki.
He does! That's what I was gonna say!
It's so ridiculous. I love it.
It's amazing.
I can never say I'm a devout follower of my own faith, even with Mama and Papa's teachings. But hearing every word Father Norman uttered as we went around the house put me at ease. All of a sudden, the mansion doesn't seem so scary anymore. Maybe there is an end to this? Or perhaps this is the end. That's the only jump scare. Father Norman bids us goodbye upon exiting the mansion grounds.
You know, the ghost has nothing on right saying the N-word.
Well, yeah, because she was probably there before the Civil Rights Act. He has business in the village nearby.
Yeah.
It says. I made a gesture to reach out to the members of the parish.
The ghost targets everyone. She's not racist.
Does she? I
mean, I guess only if you've seen the letter, but like, fine.
Yeah, come on.
I understand your condition, you silly.
Unless if I see her kill a white person or haunt a white person, I'm. Imagine if even the ghost was stunned by the voice.
Honestly, I would love to see that.
Bro, she probably has like a respawn timer right now. He has business in the village nearby, he says. I made a gesture to reach out to the members of their parish every once in a while. It reminds me of a distant memory, of helping hands and a few kind smiles that helped my family pull through when the times were rough. But before he leaves...
Isabella, a word before I go?
What the fuck was that?
Zachary hasn't been really forthcoming with your situation, and it is something I understand it wasn't his to share. But whatever burdens you, know that it's not a permanent fixture in your life. Besides, you have people to bear it with.
Anyways, if you have a letter that you want me to bless, just feel free to let me know. And then Isabella goes, but What if something bad happens if I show him the letter? Should I do it anyways? I bite back the harsh retorts before they come out, masking it with a smile as we wave the good priest off. His words, though meant to comfort, has only left a bitter taste in my mouth. And if they don't believe you, what am I to do? A hand lands briefly on my shoulders, taking me out of my thoughts before they take a sullen turn. But my smile doesn't quite reach my ears when I turn to him.
Say, do you want to go somewhere?
Right now? Where to?
Anywhere but here.
Anywhere in the city. I'll leave it up to you.
So what is the letter anyway? The tape from the ring? Where it's a cursed chainmail where I have to send it to 5 people or else ... Along with the... Oh, yeah, there it is. Anyways...
Yeah, it's like...
Let's just make it up to him.
It wouldn't hurt.
Well, actually...
I've got some stuff I need to buy.
I think it's
groceries.
Like, you received a letter, you need to share it with 5 other people. And then when they read it, they then have to share it again with 5 other people. And then those 5 people need to share it again with 5 other people. So it's like, yeah. It just keeps going, basically.
And there's a shop I want to check.
Is it real food this time?
Imagine if the letter has nothing to do with the ghost.
It is 2004. No, because I totally...
The ghost is just angry that, like, Isabella thinks that like, it would resort to something so primitive, like...
I need a version of the letter where it's like, send this cute dog to 5 other people or bad luck will be upon you or something.
I mean, if you want a different version of the letter, I think you should... I mean, shouldn't you try just switching the font?
Let me guess. Rebecca?
She's just worried about you. Even I can't eat that much instant noodles.
Think of it as a talent. Let's just go,
also,
Zach.
how long are you still planning to go for, by the way?
Probably after the scene break. We'll call it there, because Because I can't think of any way. I can't imagine a bigger gut punch. For this... A smile. A real one this time, devoid of any unpleasant thoughts. Regardless of what happened between us these past few days, and especially this last hour, I don't want to think harshly of them. Now that you've begun reading this, you cannot stop. You have to read this until the end, and then do what you've been told to do, or else the worst possible thing will happen to you in a week's time. Oh. Now, if you do not pass this on, you will hear the sound, come to me, and you will die in the same way as 2 siblings died in this story. Hurry up, you only have 2 hours.
Wow.
How do I forward this? Can I just... Can I put this on my tab?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, can I put this on my tablet?
Oh my fucking god. Surely that, like, okay. We are fully with Zach.
I mean, we fucking better?
We're still waiting for you to pay your other comic boss tabs. Can I just pay it back by saying that you lost the game?
By the way, I kind of like it makes sense, but like it would have been fun if you could have like a love meter with yourself of like how much self-esteem or something you have.
Honestly, I'm surprised Luke still has some affinity to us. Yeah. I thought that would have been like truly well like that would have been just nuked. Also, I can't believe that we're probably gonna play. What the?
Oh yeah.
I do not want to be in this guy's mind. Not even for a little bit.
No.
Well, that's all for the letter, chat. What a time. The
letter is
real
A.
horror is the society that we're in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um.
No, I was gonna make the most horrible joke. No.
What? Go, just say it.
No. Well, I was gonna say, for us, the letter of the day was A. For Luke, it was N.
Okay. No. Oh man. God damn it. Okay. Anyways, we'll leave it off from there. Probably nothing for the weekday streams, chat. Still doing some other stuff on my own end, but we'll be back for the letter. Hopefully, with no... I hope that I don't have to go to a church, like,
Oh my
I don't know,
God.
on Saturday or something.
I mean, hey, if you go to a church, at least the ghost won't.
But like, what if the ghost is pagan? Like, what?
Oh yeah.
What if the ghost believes in like Valhalla? But yeah, that's all from us, chat. I'll see you
Yes.
probably on Saturday. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.